Hey guys, what is up? It is Avery, and welcome to Teendom Talk Show, the talk show for the kids, the teens, and everyone in between. I hope that you guys have had a fantastic week. I know that I have. And before we get into this episode, I just found out that it is not streaming to Facebook right now, and I have absolutely no clue why. But one thing that I do know is that our production team is sending everybody over from Facebook onto YouTube, so you guys will still be able to watch it live. And also, I have the meeting recording right now, so I will be able to put it back on Facebook after the live stream is over on YouTube. I have no clue why, and I promise that it will be fixed by next week. But we have a great episode in store for you guys. Me and three of my other friends will be joining me to talk about all things inauguration. As you guys know, I believe it was 2 weeks ago from Wednesday. 2 weeks ago from Wednesday, the inauguration happened, and I was so over the moon about it to the point where I wanted to be able to talk about it on the show with three of my friends. And not only will we be talking about the inauguration, we will be rating some of the amazing outfits, the performances, and some of our favorite Bernie Sanders chair memes. So you guys have a treat. And before I bring in our guests, make sure to follow Teendom Talk Show on our Facebook, Inspired Melanin LLC, so you will always be able to watch the episode, and subscribe to our YouTube, Teendom Talk Show. Just hit that subscribe and like button. And also feel free to follow me, Avery, on my Instagram, AveryK_official, so you can get updates, all things Teendom, and also be able to know about some episodes beforehand and maybe have a chance to be on the show if I'm doing something special that week. So now let me bring in our three guests. I have my friend Austin, my friend Minali, and my friend Liv. I'm just gonna hit admit all, see what happens.
Hello.
Okay, I think everyone's in here. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, I only see Minali, but I see that everyone else's audio is connected.
Hi. Can you see me now?
Yeah, now I can see you.
Hi.
Hi, I saw that you were changing your name.
Yeah.
Hi, it's so good to be able to see you guys. I haven't seen you in person in almost a year, so that's great.
Yeah.
It's obviously not that fun, but
Right.
So first off, everyone just introduce yourselves. I introduced you guys for you already, but just feel free to introduce yourselves.
Hi. I'm Liv. I'm sorry, Austin.
No, I was asking who wants to go first.
Oh, okay. I'm Liv.
I'm Minali.
I'm Austin.
Okay, and I'm Avery, and you guys know me already. But today we will be talking about the inauguration that happened. The first thing that I want to talk about is just first off, were you guys actually able to see it? Because I know all of us were in school during this time. So were you guys able to like see it live?
Yeah, I actually skipped to see it.
A little of it. I saw like what was there during our lunch break, most of that, because that's when I was watching it.
Yeah.
People let us see parts of it, so yeah, I saw it too.
Okay, I also skipped class. I know I was like going to class and my mom was like, you know, you can always skip class. And I'm like, really? And she's like, yeah, you can skip to watch it with me. And I'm like, oh, okay, so I did. But one thing that I want to know is what were you guys' opinions on the inauguration? Like, how do you feel as if it went? Do you think that it went good?
I thought it went really well. Like, I think it shows that we've progressed a lot for a Black woman to be vice president when, like, not even that long ago, women or Black people couldn't vote. So also, I just think that's really cool.
I feel the same way.
Yeah, I agree with you guys too on that. Like, I feel like we broke a lot of barriers.
Definitely.
Yeah. Minali, what do you think?
I think that it went extremely well, considering, again, like we have our first Black and Indian American vice president and female vice president in office. And also, like, I loved Amanda Gorman's performance and Lady Gaga's performance and JLo's performance. I thought they were all beautiful. And overall, like, everything just went really smoothly, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel the same way. One thing that I feel like is a huge factor for me is like they were able to pull that off during COVID. And
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, I didn't actually know. I thought there was not going to be a lot of people there. I thought it was just going to be like the first family, the second family, and that was really going to be it. I didn't really have that high of expectations for people to be there. But honestly, of course, with the outfits, that was one of my favorite parts because I'm a fashion person. So actually us getting into that part, what did you guys think about like the different performances? Like what was your favorite one? I know that's very hard to pick, but which was your favorite?
Favorite. Oh, they were all so good.
Yeah. I liked I think J-Lo's was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hers
I didn't see anybody's performance, but I saw the poem. Yeah. I thought that
Amanda Gorman's.
Yeah, I love that.
I liked hers.
Yeah, I feel like that one was really good considering that is considered a performance. That and Lady Gaga's, because I feel like she sang the national anthem really well because that's a really hard song to sing.
It really is.
So I was like, oh, okay, get it, girl. But I was just like, all right. And one thing that I know was a highlight and that people were talking about for like days and days after the inauguration was those outfits. And there were a whole lot. And I want to know what was one that stood out to you that was like, okay, I love this outfit because that's a huge part of the inauguration.
Well, of course, Michelle Obama's.
Oh, Obama.
First. She slayed. And then also I actually liked Joe Biden's granddaughter's outfits because they were all coordinated and everything. It was so cute because they did all those pastel colors. It was perfect.
It slayed. Liv, what do you think?
My favorite, I did like Michelle Obama's, but I also really liked Kamala Harris's it was her stepdaughter. Yeah. She had like the plaid coat and I love that. I think her name is like Ella Emha. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's her name. It was so pretty. I loved it.
Yeah. Austin, what about you?
I didn't really get to see any of the outfits, but yeah, I didn't really get to see any of them.
I remember because I was in class actually still at this time when like the people were walking in and everything. And I remember because Michelle Obama was my favorite outfit. And I remember when I saw her walk in, my mom texted me. She's like, oh my gosh, do you see Michelle's outfit? And I'm like, yes, I do. And I was just in algebra, like in awe because the outfits are so cool. And one thing that I actually have that I wanted us to try and do today is us to try and rate some of the most like popular outfits that were on the inauguration. And of course I can't cover everybody, but I have a lot of the outfits right here.
This is fun.
Yeah. So we're gonna rate them, and this may be difficult, but it's not gonna be out of like a scale of 1 to 10 or 1 to 5. Which ones do you guys think? 1 to 5 or 1 to 10?
I feel like 1 to 10.
Yeah, 10, because I'm used to doing like 1 to 10.
Okay. So the first one is, of course, our president and our first lady, Joe Biden and Jill Biden. They slapped. That's all I can say. So if you had to rate them as a duo from like 1 to 10, what would it be?
I give them like an 8 because I like Jill Biden's outfit. I really like that color. Mm-hmm. Joe Biden's, it's kind of like basic, but it doesn't go wrong anywhere. So I'd give him an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I think I would give him an 8 out of 10. Because Jill Biden, like, I've seen a bunch of things, and I agree with it too, that she kind of looks like Elsa, which is totally like, yes.
Like a Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls type of vibe.
Yeah. So I would give it like an 8 too.
I'm gonna give it a 9. This was actually like one of my favorites. I loved the blue. Joe Biden's looking pretty sharp there too. And I love like the color coordination with the tie and like how she has the mask the same color with the shoes and everything. I love this one.
I love this one too. I'm actually gonna give it an 8.5 because I'm a fan of decimals when it comes to ratings. But I like her necklace, like the pearl necklace. And I also kind of like, I don't know if that's like faux fur or actually real fur that's on her coat, on like the collar of it. And also Joe Biden, he's looking sharp, he's looking fresh. He's like, okay, I'm about to walk in here and look fresh when I become president. So I'm gonna give that an 8.5. And I'm not even gonna try to average it. So I'm just gonna say our overall score is like an 8-ish. And next up, we have Kamala Harris and Doug Emhoff. So what did you guys think about this one?
I like it. I feel like I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I like it. but it's not my favorite. I'm gonna have to say like a 7, 6 maybe.
Yeah, I think her outfit at the election speeches, on the night of the like election when it was like finalized and everything, I think her outfit there with the white blazer thing,
Yeah,
I
remember that
was better.
Austin, what do you think?
Yeah, to me, this one, it's just okay. It's not bad, but it's not good either. So I'd give it like a 6 or a 7, probably like 6.5.
I would give it 7.
I'm gonna give it a 7, mainly because purple is my favorite color, and that's what she's wearing. And who was it that they said that the 3 of them looked like? I've seen lots of memes that were like of them as like the Schuyler sisters, but none of the Schuyler sisters were purple in Hamilton. But I don't know who she looks like. But at the same time, I like her necklace, of course, and I like her gloves. So I'm gonna give her a decent 7. And I'm gonna give Doug. He's looking sharp too, so I'm gonna give him a 6 because it's pretty basic black.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty basic. But next up, we have Barack Obama and Michelle Obama.
Solid 10 out of 10.
Definitely.
I'm like, is there anything else that
There's no question about it.
They're like so iconic, and her hair looks so good.
And her belt.
Yeah, this is everything. It's a 10.
If you say anything lower than a 10, there's something up.
Yeah, there's something wrong. If you think that this is any less than a 10, like she's strutting in the pink, he's looking sharp, and they're walking on the same foot. It's like a power walk.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah. You're so right.
Yes, they're like walking on the same foot, and I'm like, okay, and they're looking to the same spot. That is Jeff's kiss.
Wow.
That's
You're
all
so coordinated.
10 out of 10. Okay, next up we have the first family. So all of Joe Biden's kids and grandchildren. I could not get them all in the photo, but what do you guys think about this one?
I honestly think it's pretty good. I like I'm not sure if that's a red and black tie that he has on. I like that red and black tie. I like the yellow color. The pink, it stands out a little bit, like really bright to me. So I don't really like the pink, and everybody else wearing black. So I like the red and black tie and the yellow. So I have to give them like a 7 altogether.
Yeah. Liv, what about you?
I like this one. I think her name's Natalia, his granddaughter. I like her outfit the most, but like all together, I don't really like it. I like it, but all together, I would say like a 5, maybe 6.
Minali, what about you?
So for me, this was like one of my favorite outfits with the 3 girls all together. Because they walked out together, I think. And I think the colors were like pink, yellow, and white, I believe. And I think altogether, them walking side by side was literally so iconic. Like the way that they were all like matched up, like everything. I think that was super cool. And overall, I think an 8, maybe a 7.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them a 6. Well, I'm gonna give him like a 6.5 in between. I like the red and black tie, like Austin said, because it made him like not be just as basic and just like a regular black tie.
Yeah.
And I like how their mask like match with what they're wearing. So I like how I don't know which granddaughter is which, but I know that the girl in the pink. I like how her mask is like pink, and I think that it looks really cool. And also, it was really cold out, so I hope the coat was warm because the coat does not look that warm to me. So I'm gonna give that a 6, 7 in between. And then next up we have the second family. So I believe on the left, I think that's Kamala's nephew-in-law, and he's wearing the Dior ones. And then afterwards on the side we have who Liv was talking about. I think that's Ella Emnoff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about these?
Well, I liked how I'm pretty sure they said on the news that are they her nieces, right? Yeah, I loved how they said that when Kamala was like their age, she wore like a similar leopard print like Jack. It was like some picture of her that I saw, and I liked how they tied it into this. Yeah. So I would give that one like a 8.5. I thought that was neat. And then Ella's, I love the coat, so I'm gonna give her a 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would probably give, because of the leopard print especially, I think I would give that picture I think I would give it like an 8.5. And then I also love the coat a lot. And like the I don't know what you would call that. Like the amber sort of things on the coat. I think those are really cool too. So I would give that picture an 8.5 as well.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that.
For me, the kids, I like the leopard print. I think leopard print looks really cool. And for the girl, I think you said her name was Ella. I really like that coat. I think I give that like a 10 because kind of looks like a pancake color with like syrup. The little dripping things, they kind of look like a syrup kind of color, like an amber, like you said, Minali. So yeah, I really like that coat. I think I'd give it a 10.
I'm actually gonna give both of them a 10 because one, what takes the cake for me with like the first picture is his shoes because I love shoes. I have a whole Pinterest board full of shoes, like full of a lot of shoes, and the Dior ones are ones that I really want, really, really, really bad. And Liv, I had no idea about like the picture they showed on the news and stuff with like Kamala when she was little with like the same leopard coat, so that makes the picture like even better because I think it's really cute. And then with Ella's jacket, I like the collar at the top because like you didn't really see that much, and it kind of reminds me of like I don't know if you guys have seen the outfits that like have like the huge crew necks over it with like the collars on top.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Those are cute.
It kind of reminds me of that, and I really like those outfits personally, so I gotta give them a 10 out of 10 for me. Then we have J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez.
Okay, so this look, I really liked it personally. I liked how like she had this like kerchief thing. I don't know what that's called, but it's kind of like Revolutionary War sort of vibes. And her earrings are like really cool too. I think I would give this like a 9.
I like it.
Yeah, I love the earrings too, and I think this is like a really good outfit for her. I think she really pulls it off. And I would give it like a 9.5.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to say like a 7.5 or an 8 because I don't really like it's not basic enough. Like it's a little bit much. Like it's a lot of stuff to look at. Like all the bracelets, all the buttons, all the like chains, all the fluffy things and the earring. It's just a lot to look at.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have to give it like a 7.5 or an 8.
Yeah. Wait, what I just noticed was like the buttons and everything. It was kind of like it was a lot Revolutionary War, like kind of what they wore, like founding fathers. Like if you can see that, like it was kind of like that style. So
Yeah.
like it was tying into that. That's so I never noticed that. That's so cool.
Me either. I never realized that. Like, it kind of reminds me of like, especially with like the thing inside of the coat. Like, that's basically like a war back then. If you like see all of the pictures and stuff. And so I'm gonna give this because I didn't really notice that to like change my opinion on it. I'm gonna give it an 8 because like Austin said, it is a lot to look at. It is like a lot of buttons and bracelets and earrings, and I think those are cute. But at the same time, I'm gonna give it an 8 for me. And then next up, we have Lady Gaga.
Hunger Games.
That's exactly what I thought when looking at it, especially the pin. It's like,
yeah, especially the pin.
Yeah, Mockingjay.
yeah.
Okay, it's like I just want to be like that. So I'm gonna be like, okay, total Hunger Games vibes. So
It really is.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about this one?
Yeah, for me,
the skirt.
Skirt was like amazing. I like see this is like one part of my brain is like it's like solid red and then solid black and then gold, which I kind of like, but I kind of don't like. But I also love her hair too, which also has like the red and the black and then her platinum blonde hair. So I just thought overall, I think an 8.
That's a good solid rating.
Yeah, I don't really like it. I mean, it's okay, but I don't really like it because of, like, how massive that thing, the skirt is. It's like just so big. I feel like it would be so like bad to walk in. I don't know. I give it like a 4 because I like the pin. The pin is cool, and I like the red, black, and gold. But the skirt is just a lot. Like, not even just a lot to look at. It's just a lot of fabric just there. So, yeah.
Yeah, I like the skirt, but I don't like how it looks like it starts so far down.
Yeah.
Like, I wish it started a little bit more, like, in the middle of, like, the stomach or something like that. And I'm not the biggest fan of the pin. I don't know if it's, like, symbolism or if it, like, means something. But overall, maybe a 5. It's not my favorite.
I'm gonna give it like a 5.5 because I like the color of the skirt. I think that it's really big, and I think that, like Liv said, I feel like I could have started a bit higher. And I really like her hair because I think I don't know if she like dyed part of her hair black or it's like black ribbon.
I think it's like braided into it, so it's like an extension or something.
Mm-hmm. I really like that because I feel like it matches really well. But I'm also not the biggest fan of the pin, but I like the Hunger Games vibes that I'm getting from it. But I don't know if it's representing something or not. So I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna give it like a 5.5. And then the last one is Amanda Gorman.
This is iconic.
Iconic.
I give it a 10, straight up. There's nothing wrong with this at all.
I give it a 9 because I like it. It looks really cool, but I feel like it's kind of like a banana color. Yeah. But otherwise, it's pretty cool. And the headband, it kind of looks like rubber, like a big rubber ring.
I don't
know. But otherwise, it's cool. So I give it a 9.
Yeah.
I just want to like say her hair.
Her hair looks nice. I like her gold cups in her hair.
Yeah.
I like her earrings and I love the coat, but every time I see like red and yellow, I always have to think of like ketchup and mustard. That's like all I see when I look at it. But I do love the coat. I'll give it like an 8.
I'm gonna give it a 9.5 because I think that her outfit, I think she slayed with this. I have a coat just like that. So of course I gotta give it props because if I rated it any lower, I'd be rating myself bad. And I know me and my mom don't have that fashion taste. And I really like her earrings. I feel like the headband, it started a little, I feel like she could have pushed it up just a tiny bit higher, mainly because of the fact I feel like we could go with the bun more. But other than that, I like the color combination. I think it looks bright. And I feel like, I don't know what it is. I just feel like it matches with what she was saying in her poem, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, it was like hopeful. And so I guess yellow represents hope or something.
Yeah. Kind of like brightness, kind of like hope. And her poem was like amazing.
It really was.
Yeah. So that was the end of our outfit rating. And one thing that I actually want to know is the audience on YouTube. I want to know what you guys thought of the outfits. Mainly like, what was your favorite outfit? And as I do every week, I check the comments on my phone. So give me like 2 seconds to actually pull it up because it takes forever. Slade. And 10 out of 10, let's see it again. Yeah, I like that. At least a 9. Not gonna lie, Lady Gaga looked great. Yes, she did. But I personally, like, I don't know what it was about the Mockingjay thing. Does it represent something?
That's what I was thinking.
I think it does because why would she wear it otherwise?
That's why I didn't want to
like Hunger Games. And also look like really big. So it's not like small.
I didn't want to rank it like low if it was like important and had like a big impact or something or a big meaning. That's why I was kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah, I just feel like
I only gave it a good rank because I like it. It just looks cool. I mean, otherwise, I don't know if it means anything. It's really big, so I guess it has to, but.
Yeah, I would assume that it does. If it does, I don't know. And I think that like the symbol is cool. I just feel like it was really big and like out of placement. Like I feel like like a tiny bit smaller, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like not going completely off her shoulder.
I was like, oh, okay. It's like the beak is like poking out at something. Maybe like want something to eat or whatever. I don't know. But Next up, I actually wanted to do something pretty cool, which I've never really done before on this show, is write some memes. So I'm pretty sure when talking about the inauguration, you know whose specific meme I am talking about. And that is the great Bernie Sanders with his cozy mittens, his nice little warm Marshall's coat. So we are going to look at some of these great memes that people have created and also rate these because I'm like, you know what, that'll be fun.
Like, people did not hold back with this. They were just like, they put them everywhere.
Really funny ones.
Yeah. So here are some Bernie Sanders memes that we are going to rate, and feel free in the YouTube comment section to rate them with us. So first up, we have this one.
I didn't even see this one.
Oh.
Are those the balloons from like the movie Up?
Yeah,
I was thinking.
there are the balloons from Up. So
He looks so sad.
he looks so calm, cool, collected, you know? So I'm like, okay. But what do you guys rate this one?
10. This is so funny.
Yeah, 10.
Austin, what do you rate?
I think every meme is just gonna get at least an 8 because just look at how could you not? Like at least an 8. So it could be higher, but yeah, I'd have to see the other ones in order to rank it at least a 10. So, but all of them are gonna be at least an 8 because just look at him.
I'm gonna give this. I actually see Austin's point, so I don't know. I'm gonna say like, well, I know what the rest of the memes are, so I'm gonna say like an 8. But here's the next one. So he's just sitting home in front of Prada. I have no idea where this picture is.
Yeah, like why is it in the middle of the highway?
All these mountains in the background, so it's probably like in Arizona or New Mexico or something.
Yeah, but I'm like, who in the world puts a Prada? Like, it's like, you know, like when you're on a road trip. Like when you're on a road trip in the middle of nowhere, like that you stop at for like a gas station or like a McDonald's. That's like where the Prada is for some reason. So, what would you guys rate this one?
I think I would give it a 7 just because it kind of like it wasn't as funny as the last one. Like it's still funny, but not really.
Yeah, for me, I would give it. Oh, sorry, were you done talking?
I think she was.
Oh, okay, yeah. So what I was gonna say was, I would give it like a 6 or 7, but since I said I'd give them all at least an 8, it's gonna be an 8.
I'm gonna give it like a 6 because I'm a little like confused on what's going on here. Yeah, so I'm gonna give it a 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7, mainly because the fact like it looks so hot.
Yeah.
It's like in that specific area confuses me just a tad bit, but I'm gonna like it's a Bernie meme, so of course like it's pretty good. So I'm gonna give it a 7. Next up, Honda. This one, I have to rate this at least like an 8 or a 9. One, because Marvel is just goated. Like Marvel is
I'm saying a 9.
Yeah, I'm saying a 9 too because it's like
everybody else is like all serious. And, like,
yeah.
You look at like Black Panther, and then you look at like Bucky, and it's just.
Yeah, he looks like scared. He looks like he's trying to hide behind them.
Well, yeah, it's like his like schedule is coming, so he's gonna be scared, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 10 because it's just amazing. It's just amazing. He fits in perfectly. Like he could have been there in the movie and I wouldn't have noticed.
Reminds me of like, you know how like Stan Lee was in every movie before he like passed away, like every Marvel movie. That's his fill-in, if that makes sense. Like, okay, Stay back here, Burn. We'll get him for you. And I'm just like,
You'll get one line.
yes. He's like, Avengers
It
assemble.
looks like he's gonna get like trampled.
It really does. I'm like, oh,
Yeah. The only thing that looks out of place is just how he's like so wrapped together with his little mittens and his coat. He looks so cold while everybody else looks like it's the middle of summer.
you just see like everybody else, and they're just like, okay, they're just chill and everything. And he's just like,
And he's like,
so next one is the line. About to get that Parkour Hair did. So this one's okay in my opinion. I like it because he's not in his regular chair. He's in the chair. So
I would like. I don't know. Like maybe probably a 7.5.
Yeah, maybe a 7. This one's
Yeah.
not my favorite either.
yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7. He perfectly fits into the chair, but I don't understand what hairdo he could get because he doesn't have hair, so there's not really many styles he can get.
maybe like a cute little like French braid or whatever. I mean like there's enough there for like maybe one.
No, like you could do like some 2, like
like details. Like Matilda, but like male in gray and old hair. But I'm just like, okay, there's not much you can work with. There's not a lot to work with there. So I'm gonna give it a 7. Next, we have Sue being held up in replacement of Cynthia. This one is interesting, in my opinion. So what do you guys think?
I didn't say.
Maybe like an 8. I feel like they could have done some like editing and erased the chair and made it more funny.
Yeah, I think it would have been better, a lot better without the chair, because then it just looks like he's holding him on a chair, which looks kind of awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would give it like an 8.
I feel like I'm actually gonna give it an 8.5 because when I saw this, I was at loss for words. Like I just like there's just no explanation for it. If that makes sense. Like oh. So it would be like, all right, let's give it an 8-ish. Next up,
I've seen this one a lot.
I like the chair is erased. He's like perfectly in the boat, but where is his eye wrap?
I think he's wearing it wrong. It's on his mouth.
He didn't get the memo, I don't think.
Yeah, he's kind of just along for the ride.
Yeah, monsters, they can't hurt him. Nobody would dare touch him. Amazing.
Okay, I mean, girl and boy, they're just sitting. And also, like, if you haven't seen the movie yet, the names are actually girl and boy. But
Are they really?
yeah.
I'm too scared. I don't like horror movies, so I haven't watched it.
I would say, like, it's more, like, it's horror, yes, but I feel like it also has, like, more motion in it. But, like, back on topic, I'm just like, I feel like maybe that if that mask, like, to actually fit the time that this is in to, like, go over its eyes, but they didn't. Didn't that work? So I'm gonna give it a 9.
I'm gonna give it like a 9 too.
9 for me as well.
I'll give it a 9 too.
So solid 9. We have at the Red Table Talk with Will and Jada Smith. I liked this one. It grew on me because at first I was just like, wait, and then I was like, oh. So what do you guys think about this one?
Yeah, I don't know what's rated. I didn't see this, so I don't really get it.
Yeah. I don't think it fits that well. Like, I know you just like kind of add, for memes, you obviously just kind of like add random stuff into them or whatever, but I don't really care for this one. Maybe 5.
Yeah, I think I'll give it like a 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it 6 because like the chair, I feel like if they actually edited him into the white chair that like they're both sitting in, it would make a bit more sense. but he's still in a plastic chair. Which, first off, I just want to say the fact that there were like the fold out chairs there.
They have very much school assembly vibes.
Nice little like COVID friendly spelling bee type placement.
Like the little coffee tables too, like with the.
I was like, oh, okay. I mean, you know how like some fold out chairs you can like order from like these places and they like come really nice and fancy to like weddings and stuff. I thought they were like order those, but I'm like, okay, guess the Capitol has like a nice little storage bin of these fold out chairs down in the basement or something. So like,
Wait, Avery, is this like a show?
it's a Facebook lot. Well, it's like a Facebook show type thing that like Jada Pinkett Smith has, and it's called Red Table Talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
They like talk about like these different like topics with like certain like celebrities and things like that. I think I've only watched this one episode that like
Yeah, I've never seen it.
okay. So next up is him sitting in the middle of Malcolm and Marie. This is like, I think it came out today actually in like theaters. It's like this new movie, like Zendaya and
Oh, that is Zendaya. I didn't even recognize her.
yeah,
Right?
yeah. So
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I just feel like it doesn't fit because like
Yeah.
everything.
Because they didn't edit out the chair.
Yeah, I like this one, but I feel like they could have tried a little harder and they literally just put him on top of the other chair that was behind him. You can very clearly see the legs of another chair behind, but he's just on a chair in front of a chair. So otherwise, it would have looked good because they all have like the same leg position. That it would just fit completely. But since he's in a completely different chair, and you can kind of see like him overlapping the other one, it doesn't really fit.
I didn't even realize they all had the same leg cross.
Yeah, me neither.
I didn't even see that. I would give this. I'm gonna give it like a 7.5 because I think it looks pretty good. But like what you said, like the overlapping of the chair, like you could have just edited it out.
Yeah, I think I'll give it like a 7 too.
I'll give it like a 6.
So is that the last one? Okay, that is the last one. But overall, the Bernie memes are seriously the best thing. Like there has not been that great of a meme trend in a good while. Before like the Debbie Ryan smirk, like that was
Oh my god.
that was the last good one that people still do to this day. This one is iconic, especially considering it's a government official.
No, I remember seeing this one thing of him reacting to his own memes. It was hilarious because even he laughed. It was so funny. He found them funny too.
So overall, considering that we have kind of wrapped up a bit of the inauguration and basically all of the things, what are your final thoughts of how it went? Like when you first started thinking about it, like we know what you first thought, but now after everything that happens, how do you feel basically?
I mean, I think it went perfect. It couldn't have gone better. Like nothing bad happened. People didn't try to storm the Capitol and stop anything. And yeah, I think it just went well. And I was scared because I was like, oh no, what's gonna go down? Something bad may happen. And then like one of my friends was like, oh my god, it's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be crazy and insane. And then nothing happened. I was like, the day's over. Nothing happened.
Yeah, I kind of felt the same. Minali, what about you?
Yeah, I felt the same about Austin. I was like kind of tense all day, like watching the inauguration. I was scared like something was going to happen, but nothing ended up happening, which was very, very good. And I'm thankful for that. And I just feel like overall it was a very like barrier breaking moment. And especially when Kamala Harris was inaugurated. And I feel like overall everything went pretty smoothly considering everything that had happened in the past week before it. And I think, I agree with Austin. It couldn't have gone better.
Liv, what about you?
Yeah, I agree with both of you guys. I'm kind of like a little happier that he's in office, and I feel like he's getting like some plans done that are going to help us get like out of this whole COVID situation and everything like that. And I feel like I feel like it's definitely what's the word? I feel like it definitely has a big impact on like people of color and people who are part of the LGBTQ plus community. And I feel like it's going to do a lot of good for things like and people like that.
Yeah, I agree with all three of you. I feel like it couldn't have gone better, and I was also tense the entire day because I was like, oh my gosh, I hope something doesn't happen. I don't want anything bad to happen. And it all went really smoothly, and now it's been like 2 weeks, and things are still going really good, and things are getting accomplished, things are getting done, and hopefully all these plans are created so we can get out of COVID safely, so we can go to school and live life normally.
Yeah, right.
2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks since the inauguration.
It doesn't feel like it.
It's been 2 weeks since Biden became president and Trump isn't president anymore. It's kind of like we're so used to it being crazy that it's like when it's not crazy, it's like, what?
It's just like January is also going by really fast. February is on Monday. Speaking of which, Liv, that's your birthday. And I'm just like, oh, it's going by really quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, thankfully, it's going really good. So, thank you guys so much for being on the show with me today. It went really well, and also I had a lot of fun. So, thank you guys for coming on with me today.
Thank you for asking us. I felt like so honored.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I think this is really cool.
Yeah, virtual hug. Hopefully, like I can see you guys like in person, like eventually. So,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I will see the three of you guys later. Bye.
Oh, also, Avery, I did say that I was gonna plug my YouTube.
Plug YouTube. Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
No, seriously, I'm like.
No, I'm not kidding.
A little public advertising for Austin's YouTube channel.
Subscribe to me on YouTube. My name is Aussie Wither. That's why I named myself Aussie Wither.
Yes. AZUWITHER. Go subscribe right now.
Definitely do it. I have like so.
Public.
Wait, Austin, what do you post?
I don't know, just a lot of random stuff like video games. I was gonna start getting into some actual content because me and one of my friends, I'm gonna leave his name private because he doesn't want to be found out. So yeah, we were doing gaming videos together, but then he kind of just like abandoned me to do this drawing channel, and then now I have no content to post. Just me lonely talking into the mic. So yeah, that's why I need some help.
You know what? I think Teendom and Azzy Wither should do a collab.
Definitely.
Definitely.
I don't even know what we do though.
Yes, we will figure that out, guys. Make sure to subscribe.
We could do like a whole Among Us thing. If that.
Oh, that'd be really fun.
Let's plan it. Create a group chat after this.
Yeah.
Okay. See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
That was really fun, guys. I'm going to be honest. I thought that this entire thing was great. It was great to talk about the inauguration, considering that it is something that is so very important for our country and only happens every 4 years. So it's a really special occasion. And this year it was extra special, considering not only we broke history, but it was able to be accomplished during a time that is really scary. But before we go, I want to mention two things. As you guys know, February starts next month, and next month, aka February, is Black History Month. Black History Month is something that is so important to me and a lot of other people around the world. And I wanted to be able to do a 4-week series highlighting some of my favorite things about Black history. So I will be doing that, of course, next week, the week after that, the week after that, and the week after that, all up until February is over. So make sure to check that out. I'm so very excited for you guys to see it. We've been working really hard on it, so I cannot wait for you all to watch. And we also are doing a very special series now on Teendom, which is called the Teendom Talk Show Book Club. As you guys know, of course, COVID has halted some people's learning process, and it's actually halted my reading a little bit. But I love to read, and I thought that it would be cool for you guys to all be able to read something with me. So every single month, I will be picking out a new book during the last week, and a month from then, we will be able to go over the book together, be able to talk about it. And I have the link for the book that we are reading this month down in the description box. But the book for this month is The Black Kids, written by Christina Hammonds Reed. I think that this will be really good, especially considering, of course, it is Black History Month. And I've seen this book all over the internet, and I think that it would be really cool for us all to be able to read together. So on the Amazon link that I have down below, you can get the audiobook, or you could get the ebook version, or you can also order the hard copy. And throughout the weeks, I will just be reading it, and you guys can read along with me. And then at the end of the month, we will have accomplished one book. And I will be doing that for months to come. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight's episode of Teendom Talk Show. Make sure to be back at the same time, same place next week to be able to watch more and be able to see the very first episode of our Black History Month series. I hope that you guys will enjoy. Make sure to follow our Facebook, Inspired Melanin LLC, and make sure to also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Teendom Talk Show, so you will never miss an episode. And also make sure to follow my personal Instagram, AveryK_official, so you guys will be able to get alerts on all things Teendom. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye.